Hi everybody, welcome to the Pro Show. I'm Tyler, and today we're going to talk about 3 reasons you should not get a master's degree. So when everybody talks about getting a master's degree, they focus primarily on the benefits of getting a degree. The knowledge that you'll gain, the potential career benefits that you could gain, and the personal development that you could gain. So there's a lot of benefits, and I certainly agree with that. My own personal experience was that I really did love my master's program here in Taiwan. But today I want to talk about the reasons why somebody might consider not getting a master's degree. The first reason I want to talk about is time trade-off. So when you're in your 20s, it's really easy to think, well, I have unlimited time, and if I do this, I can always do something later in the future. But I think it's important that we start to think about things more in terms of a limited investment of our time, because time is the most valuable thing that we can invest, because it truly is the most precious, scarce thing that we can control available to us. So what is going to pay off the most in the long run in terms of time investment? That's the question you want to ask yourself. And I would say that you certainly shouldn't just evaluate money. That is a part of this. You do want to be financially secure, but also in terms of contributions you can make to society, personal growth, and your own ability to gain that knowledge. These are all legitimate areas of investment payoff for that time that you can consider when you're looking at a master's degree. But on the flip side, there are certainly costs to the time. A master's degree takes a lot of time. You have a lot of homework, you have a lot of writing. It's mostly writing. It's too much writing. Well, it's too much writing. So you keep writing and you keep doing homework, you keep reading the books. It's a lot of time, and you go to the classes. But if you love doing those things, if you love gaining that particular knowledge, you like this domain, and you think it can contribute to your future growth, absolutely. But you should look at what the potential second best option is, and if that would actually allow you to have more actualization in the long run than the master's degree, because the time is precious and it's a big investment in the master's degree. The second reason is career delay. It's not just that you're losing money from the delayed entry into a professional career, but you're also losing those skills that you could be developing from those professional experiences. It's not just that you're having a choice between getting a job and learning, it's different types of learning that you're deciding what is more important to you at this stage in your life. So for a lot of people, I would say that getting real world experience in a career is perhaps more important than continuing to have academic study, although that's not true for everybody. But you should consider that delaying your career is also delaying learning those particular skills that you could have had if you would have just immediately entered the workforce after your undergraduate degree. So this is something that you should be asking yourself is, does that limited experience that you have because you've got a master's degree actually undermine you in the long run compared to where you would be if you get that degree? The third reason is skill mismatch. So the things that you're going to learn in your master's degree are not necessarily the things that you'll need in a job. And this really depends on how well that you're kind of planning where you're going to go in your future career. If your master's degree is really lining up with that, then that might be helpful depending on the coursework. So that's something that you should check as well. Does the coursework for my master's degree line up with what the demands of a particular job that I'm interested in, are those going to match? And in a lot of instances, they don't. So if you're getting a master's degree and it's completely unhelpful for your future career, that could be something that is really limiting you if you are interested in one thing, but your master's is teaching another. So even though I've used this video to point out some of the reasons someone should consider not getting a master's degree, I want to emphasize that this doesn't mean a master's degree is wrong for everybody. Everyone is different in terms of what's going to be best for them. My point with this video is to make sure that you consider all of your options before you decide to enter the master's degree. Don't just go into the master's degree because you received an offer. I think that's the wrong approach. You should evaluate all of your potential options, even if there's some uncertainty there. If the master's degree does not have a clear benefit in terms of the payoff to the investment, particularly in the time and opportunity cost, that's something you should really question if that's the right option for you. For myself, I do not regret getting my master's degree. I think it was one of the best decisions of my life. And the reason is I would not have any of the other opportunities that I have today if it wasn't for my master's degree. I wouldn't even be living in Taiwan. So it certainly changed my life, and it opened up a lot of research opportunities for me. It allowed me to start my nonprofit in Taiwan, and I'm really proud of the things that I learned and the thesis that I produced. So it's not something that I regret doing, but going forward, I do start to rethink about the different ways I'm going to invest my time in the future. When I decided to take my master's degree, it was such an amazing opportunity. I didn't even think about other things that were possibilities. So I do regret that I didn't fully evaluate all the options, but not that I would actually change my ultimate decision. At the end of the day, everybody's decision will be different, and what's best for everybody is going to also be different. So we should think about, for each of us, what is going to be the best time investment based on our future goals and what we want to accomplish, and also what we think is going to create the most satisfaction and personal growth for all of us. So I hope you got something out of this video. I really don't want to make you think master's degrees are completely worthless. That's definitely not my intention. And if you had a master's degree or you are thinking about getting a master's degree, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about your own experience. Thanks for watching.